like he rightly said, the war for the restoration of the independent state of Biafra was a war which only those that truly wanted their freedom and those that were truly following our prime minister will understand what happened in Finland. There were a couple of things that played out that would have really derailed the declaration of the United States of Biafra. One, from the Zoo government. Zoo government never wanted us to declare. That was why what happened to the PM happened just like a few weeks before that event in Finland. They planned it very, very well. They targeted that period, and they were able to execute it at that period. And if you like the letter that came from PM, I didn't release all the letters. I only released some portion where he told me to take over until it comes out. But in that letter too, you will see the portion where who in the world that follows Prime Minister Simon Ekpa will ever think or dream that at any point PM could even suggest that we postpone the convention. That shows you they planned real bad. So anybody following the prime minister to hear that kind of suggestion will tell you that there was so much that went on the ground. There was so much. And I thank God for my life. Without what I know, nobody, even in the brigade, nobody would have stopped these individuals from stopping the restoration of the United States of Biafra. Nobody will do that. So even after the declaration, even before the declaration, some of them came in this brigade cabinet with different excuses why we have to postpone the declaration. Even paying for the hall was a last minute something. And this is the declaration we've been planning since February of 2024. Till the last minute or few days to the start of the declaration, the event venue was not paid out for. And there's somebody that calls himself finance minister, and they will be claiming to Biafra, and they are doing this, oh, my boss, my boss. But few days to the opening of the event day, that hall, only the Spirit of God touched them to pay for that hall. And then the referendum analysis. We've been having referendums since February. One of them now that they're going around doing meeting with United Kingdom people yesterday, Chomo Koma. She said that we cannot declare without her giving the analysis of the referendum. And this analysis, referendum difference, we've been voting since almost February, March. And this is somebody that was chairing the committee. So just on the 28th of November, a day before the start of the event, Chomo Koma was with this organ, all their group saying, we cannot declare because she doesn't have the analysis of our referendum ready. And she's the only one that can do that. She's the only one that has that analysis. I don't have to. If I release the meeting that we had on that 28th, some Biafrans were screaming and cursing that they can never stop the declaration of this independence on the 29th. And somebody that was the chair of a committee that knows that from February to November, that one of the things we have to present to the world is the analysis of the referendum. So even though the referendum ended on the 28th, it's just adding maybe 1 or 2 days to what she already has. But during that meeting on the 28th, she said nothing is ready, therefore we cannot declare. I don't want to release some private information about meetings that we have with these individuals, but every Biafran should go and thank God for people like us. Thank God that I was there. They planned real bad. Biafrans were screaming. The Biafrans were crying on the meeting we have on the 28th that there's nothing that will stop us from declaring on the 29th. Because if we come to Finland, we do all the dancing, we do all the singing, we do everything, and we do not have one of the basic reason, major reason why we were in Finland, which is the declaration of our independence. Then what have we achieved? Already, some of them have planned. On that second, there was so much chaos. The one that was called Bam Bam Bam, they was like pacing up and down. They were creating so much chaos to invite the Finnish police. And once the police come, the next thing, they will say, everybody disperse. And we are not going to do that declaration on that second. Their plan was deep. Their cut is deep. But only through Biafrans we understand. But we thank God. I stood my ground. The Biafran cabinet members at that meeting, about 40 something, they all stood their ground. But these individuals, they were opposed to that.
Welcome, great people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. The Chief of Staff, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, has stated her own fact of the issue, the problem, where it is coming from, where she noticed some, wrongdoings. And I will not fault her. I am telling you the gospel truth. I will not fault her. The only problem, like I always say, this is misunderstanding. This is misunderstanding. There is somewhere the misunderstanding is coming from. You cannot say all these people are saboteurs. Misunderstanding is coming from somewhere, and you need to be very calm. You need to calm down to understand where this thing is actually coming from. And you must not at any point be against your military. That is what I have been shouting, that the men on ground, the commanders on ground, these men on ground, you cannot be against them like that. You cannot be fighting them like that. They have come out to tell you, like what Commander Holy Ghost said, what Butuzo, the general commander, said during their meeting with the cabinet. He said, whatever changes you want to make, fine, do your changes, but there is something they are doing. There is something they are cooking. And this person, they know him very well, being success. And they have details of so many things that if he messes up, they are going to deal with him. Allow him. When Oga comes, the PM is not in a place where he will never be released. At least the 4 people who were, arrested between, the 4 of them have been released. So very soon the PM will be released. Allow him to continue. Don't stop what they are doing. They have something they are cooking. Allow it. And you see, they are being very secretive because of what they have passed through. Once bitten, twice shy. So they don't want to expose their activities to anybody. And so I believe somebody who is wise should be able to, understand where they are coming from. Understand where they are coming from. That's why I say, what you need to do at that point when you see it, you say, okay, Minister of Finance, don't give us what you have used the money to do previously. Give us what is available currently and let us know what we are putting in. So that when we are charging these men of do this, if they are not doing, we now say, okay, what are you using the money we are giving you for? But they have said that they have something on that ground they are working on. And you cannot come and stop that thing. That please do not sack these people. Success and this other people, allow that finance for them that is coming in through that access for them. Let them do what they are doing. The Prime Minister is already aware of all those plans. I know that there is possibility that some persons under some of these commanders may not be really getting what they are supposed to get. Both feeding wise, whatever allowance or anything. But calm down. The case of military, you don't barge into it. See, the reason why the zoo is able to challenge you, the Biafrans, is because they are using the military. Without the military, they don't have any power. The reason why the governors are doing us all this evil they are doing to us is because they are using the military and police. Without those people, they can't do. The reason why we are able to defend ourselves, the reason why we are able to challenge them and push them back is because of our military. Don't go against your military. If there's a problem, calm down and look, use your leg. Igbo people will say, use your leg, find. You don't just run. Look how the way she rush, boom, boom, boom. Everybody, this one is suspended, this one is suspended. If you talk one thing, you are off. If you talk one, it is not done that way. Calm down. And that is why I said previously that this chief of staff cannot be a saboteur overnight. Let us calm down and observe what is happening. The Minister of Information, Minister of Finance, all these people cannot be saboteurs at a time. What someone takes at a particular time. Have you ever been in a situation where you know you did not do anything wrong, you did not commit that crime, but then you have found yourself in a situation where everybody, all hands are pointing at you that you are the culprit, but within you, you know you did not do it, but all hands are pointing at you, and those people pointing those hands at you, even if you are the one, you will be pointing hands at that person, because all indices is showing that it is this person that did that thing, but within you, you know you did not do it. Let us be careful. Let us calm down. Let us use the daytime to look for the dark goats, because at night it will be dangerous. The men on ground are saying something, that they are planning, they are doing something, they are preparing, they are cooking something. Don't stop what they are doing. And they are saying that this thing you are doing, this particular place, if you go there, you are going to stop what they are doing. Please, you are still doing it. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. And you are now trying to form another group. You are not trying to form another army. What do you think they will do? They are going to go against those people. You use sense. You calm down. After this, I'm going to post a video made by Commander Holy Ghost where he explains certain things, and you are going to hear from him. Madam Chief of Staff, calm down. Sonia Barawa and group, calm down. All these things we are doing for the betterment of our children yet unborn. Let us calm down and understand that we are brothers and sisters and we need to work together. All this infighting, it is not necessary. People are laughing at us. Calm down, come together. The Biafra Defense Force has given an ultimatum of 14 days for all of you to come together, have a discussion and rectify your problem. That after that 14 days, if you do not come together, sit down, talk and solve all the problems, that they are going to take charge over their government. And you know what that means. And you know they can do it. You have a head of military, they can do it. Your strength is your military. I am telling you anytime, any day, that Buhari has, that Tinubu has strength today is his military. That any governor has strength today is his military or police backing him. If you do not have the support of your military, you are finished. You are finished. Calm down. Come together. Have a meeting. Go inside your house. Stop the online attack. Go in, settle, and come out and begin to act as brothers and sisters. That is what we want at this time. We do not want this fight again. Chief of Staff, Dr. Ngozara Bese, Akbarawa Soni, Minister of Information, Deputy Minister of Information, Pastor Van Van Bam, 247 Ugo, Nkere, Minister of Finance. All of you, please, we are begging, go back in-house. Go back in-house, sit down, have a meeting, express yourself. We are not saying go and express yourself and come and expose on social media. No, we don't need to hear. Express yourself within yourself. let out your emotions, tell what you, and then let there be a mediator. Let there be someone who is going to come and say, okay, we have heard from you, this is where the confusion is coming from, this is where the confusion is coming from. Now let us come together. The deed has been, whatever has been done. We need to be together to fight our battles. We cannot afford at this time to be at loggerheads. This is when we need international community, the international body, to begin recognition of Biafra that has been declared. Why would you people be setting us back like this? If the PM is not around, you people cannot coordinate yourself as adults, as mature people. It is not advisable. And it breaks my heart, it pains me that for me to come online and be seeing all these things. That is why most of the comments yesterday, I didn't even react to any of the comments yesterday. I just posted what I need to post for people to hear the side of this place, and I'm posting this for people to hear the side of this bill. And in the end, that is why I'm making these statements. Please come together and settle the issue. There is nothing too big that cannot be settled, that cannot be resolved. Resolve your matter in-house and let us forge ahead. The PM will soon be out. Thank you for listening. It is Biafra First.